Hey guys, so ignore that I'm like really exposed. This is a dance outfit. I'm gonna fix my hair real quick. But this video is a video that is gonna help you if you are planning to start YouTube, start editing. I need to work on editing a little bit more only because I'm not that experienced. Here, I'm gonna put my JoJo jacket on in a second. Let me kind of fix my hair like that. And give me 1 second. And to get this on just because I feel really exposed. And I don't like to feel really exposed on camera. I like to be more non-exposed. Don't worry, this is an actual dance outfit, like a two-piece one. And also in this video, I am going to tell you like the differences between like a leotard or a two-piece dance outfit. But first I want to talk more about like what the video is about. So for editing, I use a editing app called YouCut Editor. I really like this. The only downside to this editing app that I have found so far is that you do have to clean out your storage every once in a while, which is perfectly fine and normal. And that does kind of happen quite often sometimes. Well, I wouldn't say like quite often, but definitely does happen at least once a month. But even that's not a big deal at all. But I like, the thing with editing is it can be boring. I feel like editing can be really cool or it can be boring. There's some parts like adding the effects, which some of my favorites are. There's this one that like makes your videos, it basically like makes it look like there's 9 of you, so it multiplies you and makes, so that way people can watch the video and they have like 9 or something. Like, it's a really cool effect that I love. It's kind of hard to explain, but that way when people are watching the videos, they basically get to that one I like because I feel like you really get to like see the videos, but you get like 9 of them, so it's like really cool. But also it's nice because I feel like with some editing like, and this, sorry to Colleen Ballinger that I'm about to say this, is Colleen Ballinger have posted videos before that aren't edited at all, and she'll post some that are, and for me, I can never tell the difference between some of them. So I feel like with this one, I really like, because it actually shows that you edited, and it shows what, it's an obvious thing that you can see. Unlike some that doesn't really look much different. Another one of my favorite effects, this one I love in like the winter time, is the snowy effect, because it looks like it's snowing on the screen, and that was really great for a simplified edit that people can enjoy without being like over the top. I like it for winter because we live in an area where it doesn't really snow. Now where my sister lives, it snows sometimes. But it's a nice, simple effect. And then I'm only going to name like 2 more because, yeah. Another one that I like is the mirror effect. That one's a really nice one because then it's like you're looking in a mirror because you're like seeing 2, but it's like a mirror almost. It's just really cool. And the last one, this is probably one of my favorite go-to, is the light effect, because it just kind of makes the like videos a little bit brighter. So, which is great if you are filming a video in an area that doesn't have good lighting. Also with this editing app, there's so many other things. I have yet to fully explore it, but there's a lot of really great things with this, and it is free. I'm gonna get into like what I film on and stuff. I usually film on the tablet, which I'm pretty sure is an Android, but I'm not exactly sure. It has Play Store, so that's where I got this at. So I don't think this editing app will work for everyone. I don't think it will work if you have like, if you're editing on like an iPhone or something that is more of an Apple product. But there is a ton of great editing apps out there. Now, on to like phone and 1 second. Cause I think I got a DM and I wanna actually be nice and actually reply to the person. Okay. Let me see what. Here. But I use 1 second, I'm checking JoJo's Instagram story. Okay. Okay, I use an app called Collage. I edit Instagram photos because this video is to tell you about doing social media and what I do. I love Collage because I can edit really good edits. If I'm gonna show you actually like I'm gonna actually like low-key show you some. So this is the first one. Ignore the other apps and stuff. Then let me go to my Instagram. That one's probably one of my favorites. But then I'm gonna go to Instagram. I recently made this one. Very much love it. I'm gonna show you like a few more. This one. Gotta love it. Oh, this one's a good one. Yeah. And then I'm gonna show you like this one. That one I might have done on Instagram. Wait, and I'm gonna show you one more. There's that one, and then one more because this one pops up. Now, okay, with this one, I edited it in Collage, and then when I went to post it on Instagram, I edited it a little bit, but I just made it a little bit brighter because it looked good. So I really recommend this editing for editing photos and stuff, because I do a lot of like editing of photos. Sometimes I'll like just take photos I like to edit, and then also sometimes I like to, I make a lot of like fan edits of like Jelliana, which is Jensen Ramirez and Eliana Wongsley. And then I also make a lot of like Liper edits, which is Piper Raquel and Lev Cameron. I make a lot of different like edits and stuff, fan edits, including like JoJo, like, so it's really important to me to have a great photo editing app on my phone, and I would highly recommend it if you are looking for a good photo editing app. So, and also I got it from, let me check real quick, I'm pretty sure it's Play Store, but I am gonna just check. Yep, Play Store. So, yeah. When it comes down to actually filming, I feel like the hardest part about it for me is content. What do I film? Because it's not like, first up with filming, you want it to be content that you are happy with and you like. That definitely plays into it. That's why I'm trying to do a lot of flexibility content, a lot of like conditioning content, dance related, and partly because my life pretty much revolves around dance and stuff. I feel like, but it's hard for me to make content, especially now, because like I always struggle in that sense of like coming up with content, because a lot of the videos and stuff that I watch, which it kind of complain to place, so like if you watch like a certain style of video, you know, like I'm in like challenges and stuff that involve multiple people, and I can't do that sort of content because it's just me. Like, it's easy when Bella's down, but other than that, you know, like, it's definitely a little bit more on the challenging side. So, content is something that I still struggle with, especially now, because for a while, some of my go-tos were like flexibility content, conditioning content, and now I can't really post that stuff. And it's not because I don't really want to, it's that my mom turned into an Abby. She turned into a dance mom, pretty much. So maybe not an Abby, but like she turned into like a really involved dance mom, but not like a crazy dance mom, like, because my mom is not crazy in that way. She's just hard and strict and is a very involved dance mom. And because of that, I have 1 hour of like a warm-up stretch and conditioning every day, to the point where we bought weights and stuff. So it really is a thing. Now, also because other than that, I can't squeeze in videos about that stuff too often, because on top of that, I do have a lot of dance classes. So content is the big thing. Another thing is, this doesn't go with like the filming, but go into the, you gotta be strong. You gotta be a strong person. And to do this. And I say this as honestly true, because there's gonna be a lot of hate. There's gonna be a lot of people that don't want you to succeed, and they're willing to stop at nothing. They'll say bad words or different things. I've been really lucky and have not gotten a lot of hate. I got one hate comment, and even that wasn't that bad. And it was literally someone saying you S word. And that was because I was talking about Abby and making a video saying thank you to Abby. But also that you gotta be strong in this, that sometimes you don't hit 100 overnight. Sometimes you barely make one overnight or two. So in that sense. So yeah, hopefully this video, I think I covered everything. I did want to kind of cover like the difference between like a little bit more on the equipment side, but also the differences, like the pluses of a leotard versus a two-piece dance outfit for those who are like starting dance and they don't know what to pick. But equipment-wise, I say you don't really need much. I film on a tablet and I use like a napkin holder thing and as like a little stand. And then like I have a ring light, but that's in the recording studio because I do a lot of music and stuff. And yeah, it's a great place to record songs. On to the leotard versus two-piece dance outfit. The leotard, I say the leotard is better in like winter and fall when it's kind of like colder out. The leotard is better because it covers your entire body. It's comfortable. It depends on what you get actually. But all the leotards that I gotten are pretty comfortable, stretchy, like that situation. And now here's the thing. With a leotard, you don't have to wear like pants with it because it's essentially like a one-piece bathing suit. But I like to wear like leggings or just some sort of stretchy pants with it just because mine, I feel like I just feel kind of awkward if I don't. But you don't really have to. And a leotard is really great. Like, it really doesn't have much of a downside to it. Like, other than the fact that I would say there's two downsides to it, which that if you need to use the restroom, it's gonna take you a second to get your leotard off, And the other downside is if it is hot out, that leotard is going to be drenched in sweat. Or if you're just the type that gets sweaty easily at dance, maybe if you don't. So, like, that is something to look at. Now, the two-piece dance outfit, there's one downside to it, and so many plus sides. Well, that one downside is kind of a big downside, which is yeah, ignore that. But like with a two-piece dance outfit, the one downside is that, well, let me just show you. It's this. Now let me pull that up a little bit. You are really exposed. That you're really exposed, and for some people can consider it as inappropriate. I know my mom started thinking about it and like saying that sort of stuff, and ignore what you heard going on, like ignore all of that. Then you may not have even been able to hear that, hopefully. But my parents were talking outside. But the plus side to a two-piece dance outfit is I feel like it's better for summer. Like summer and spring when it's like kind of hot out. It's better because your body's not fully covered. Just the parts that need to be covered are. And so it's better for like heat and sweat protection. Also, it did take me a minute to get used to it because I'm so used to having full coverage, like a shirt on or a leotard, which that sort of stuff. Yes, I have had two-piece bathing suits in the past, but it did take me a minute. And it took my mom a minute to accept it. So, yeah, peace out.